What's going on, YouTube world? This is a little short video here because I had a partner of mine, a couple young partners of mine contacted me and stuff, trying to ask me info about dogs and stuff and what to look for and what not traps to fall into in this dog game. I'm going to start this conversation off real easy for y'all. And, you know, people, when I put videos out, man, for y'all people who, y'all emotional ass people who think every video I put up is about you or what you're based off of, it's not that. Take your bitch ass in the house. It ain't that serious. I try to put videos to help people because I've been in this game a while and I've been through a lot of stuff in this game as far as dealing with people, dogs, papers, all this stuff. I tell everybody, don't compromise money. And what I mean by compromise money is if you go to a yard and you see a dog that you truly like, that represents, and this is for people who are trying to start kennels and do things with their animals, and they always want to figure out, I always tell them, don't compromise money. If you see an animal, you like it, and the guy says it costs this amount of money, pay that man. Pay that man. Get what you want. Don't settle or put a price tag on what you want your foundation of your future kennel to be. I tell people that shit all the time. I spend a lot of money on dogs. Why? Because when I purchased them, when I seen them, they and their parents and their family tree and what they represented, that's what I want my yard to be. So when a man throw a number at me, you got to pay to play. You feel what I'm saying? It's simple as that. If you ain't got it, hey, tell them, hey, man, I got to stack some bread up, but I'm interested in this. When I get it, I'll come back and see you. But what you don't do is compromise yourself and get an animal that you're not truly pleased with. You're not pleased with the parents. You're not truly pleased with the family tree. And you say, oh, I'm going to spend $400 or $500, but this guy may charge me this or that. But you compromised your integrity to a level. So now you're not truly satisfied with what you purchased, and then you're trying to build. It's an old saying, and I tell y'all all the time, it's hard to spend good money behind bad money. Start off with what you want and save yourself a whole lot of strife and headache. Stay away from people who don't want to give you your papers. We call that farming out dogs. What that means is you'll find somebody selling dogs. They may have the papers on the dogs. They may show you the papers on the dogs and say, well, hey, give me $400, give me $500, and you could get this dog and I'll keep the papers. When you raise it or whatever, you can come back and breed and we'll go ahead and do that. Now you're fucked. There's no legal, you have no bill of receipt, you have no sales. You're in a situation where you gave somebody money and they told you a dream. That's the equivalent of me selling you a fucking car and not giving you the title to the car. Still my car. We go to court, I got the title. He never gave me shit, he stole it. That's what it comes down to. Stay away from them situations. If you got to stack your money up, save your money to get a dog, go ahead and do that. I mean, everything with these dogs is time and patience. I've been screaming this for years upon years upon years upon years. It's time and patience. This kennel thing, breeding these dogs, it is not easy. If you got real game dogs, it's not easy. I mean, seriously, I've had females try to turn around, kill puppies, nurse them, and then turn around and try to kill them. It's not easy to get these dogs on the ground. There's nothing easy about American Pitbull Terriers, real game dogs. It's nothing easy. It costs money, it takes time, and it's extremely stressful when you're invested in these breedings and in these dogs. I'm 150% invested in my animals. So everything, I mean, it's hard work. And I tell people all the time, and you'll make a hard job by itself even harder by not truly getting what you really want from Jump Street. If you're dibbling and dabbling doing the $400 or $500 thing, I mean, you get what you pay for. Quality costs. Even if a dog doesn't turn out to be truly extraordinary, at least you have a good piece of the puzzle that's bred tight. A lot of people struggle with dogs is because they don't know how to breed these dogs. When you start talking about pedigrees and how things are bred and what's worked throughout history and circumstances, a lot of people get nervous when you start talking like that, because that separates the men from the boys in this game. Knowing how to put these dogs together before they even on the ground. The true breeders that's been successful over years will tell you this. I mean, it's just what it is. So, like I said, I put these videos up. I try to help out. I hope that with some info from my peoples who's been inquiring and trying to figure out which way to take it with their future kennels and stuff. And when I put videos like this out, it's not to offend anybody. I'm not making videos about nobody. I mean, if I put a video up and you sit there and say, he's talking about me, you're an emotional person. Take your bitch ass in the house. I don't make videos about people. I don't make videos about none of that extraordinary stuff. Anything I try to put out here is to try to be helpful and try to tell or teach people stuff that wasn't taught to me, that I had to learn the hard way. That you can get all the books you in the world to read, but it's a trial and error thing with these dogs. That's why I say consistency is a motherfucker. You gotta get stuff from a program that's consistent. My yard is consistent. Y'all can see that throughout generations. It's not because extraordinary. It's all about the blood is working, and I breed it true to what it is. So you don't see gaps in my breedings. You see a family tree of dogs that represent what the family tree is. Hard-working, determined animals. They will work. I don't have little dogs struggling on the mill. I don't have that. My dogs come from a family tree of hard-working dogs. That's what it is. And that's what I stick with. I'm not switching stuff up too much. I stick with what's working, and I invested money in my animals. I didn't settle for what somebody was going to give me or what I thought I could get for a deal. I spent clean money for clean dogs. And that's how this game is. You get exactly Brickyard, PBC, Team Manny, everybody will tell you. Brown's Kennels, anybody will tell you. You gonna get exactly what you gonna put in. And it ain't gonna be fucking easy. It's hard work. It's hard damn work, especially dealing with a lot of these dogs that a lot of people running. I mean, it's hard to get them on the ground. They turn around, kill puppies. They game dogs. I mean, if you don't like that, you don't like the breed. It's the nature of the breed. That's why I said accept what this breed is. All of these dogs ain't house dogs. They not gonna be a dog that you could just cut loose at the dog park and all that. It don't work like that. These dogs is animal aggressive. They got high prey drives. I told y'all years ago, some will tolerate more than others. But that's the game, and that's the blood. So like I said, invest your time, your money, do your research, and get your animals, and don't sacrifice money for what you want. Thompson'S Kennels, 1.